I have been corrected on Farmington Hills. It is an actual functioning org with cars in the lot, but don't get used to it. It's one of the few. And this is actually a motel. The building number is right there. That is the actual building number for their mission. And you can see that over here, this is some type of palace or place, Maconi Place. I chose this one because it actually has the windows open and the lights on, and it's a rare thing, but it does demonstrate the difference between failed orgs and missions. This is actually a house, which is their mission in Austin, Texas, a joke. In Ottawa, you can get high, then get a tattoo, then join the cult of Scientology. I'll give you a guess as to what floor Scientology's on. It's the one with the curtains. Boise is one of those locations that's kind of a remote area. This is a desolate area. It looks like they bought an old bar or something and tried to convert at least their part of it into some type of mission. Now, here we have a little space in this little shopping strip, or it's this location across the street which is abandoned. But just like in the last clip where their neighbor was a chiropractor, here they have a psychic as their neighbor. What gives Scientology? Why would these people be next to you? Fair Oaks, California has this tiny little space in part of this building, and you can see there's no cars in front of it. Hell, the subway down the street is doing more to feed people than that location is in clearing the planet. That is the Flint, Michigan building number. However, I don't believe that's a Scientology sign out front, but the windows all have shades down, so it's more than likely a cult center. Here in Mountain View, it's tucked away in this little business center, but I do spy a cult mobile outside, so it's the right location. Peoria looks like the cult took over a old VFW hall. I think there's 2 cars, which I find amusing because across the street there is a flat lot, parking lot, that has more cars. This is some type of residential / doctor's office area, and I do have the right side because across the street is a dealership. So I have the right building. This so-called mission is off of some beaten highway, kind of in a little office center. I guess nobody's going to the Sacramento location. All the windows are closed. Out in Salt Lake, Utah, can't see inside, and there's really nobody parking around their building. There's the Coltmobile across the street. At any moment, Santa Rosa will be announced as an ideal org. Again, curtain tech in effect. You can see that people are lined up around the block to get the tech at this ideal org. I would be very interested if someone could go out to this location and validate that it is not now in operation. At this time it looks abandoned. This is one of the more interesting ones. They're tucked away in there somewhere, but somebody at the bottom has removed their name from that sign. However, they failed to get it off of the other side. You can see Scientology. I guess homes converted for missions is the big thing out in Canada. But I don't know how you're going to fit people in that little space with curtain tech. All credit of these photographs goes to Google. This is the end of this video. I welcome anyone to provide me updated or better photographs of these locations. Please make corrections. If I'm incorrect, email me with the correct information. And keep your eyes peeled. But yes, it's pretty clear that this organization cannot fit 8 million members in these crappy little houses and abandoned orgs, and there's nobody there. Nobody's attending with a few exceptions. It seems that Florida and California largely seem to be the exception at their bigger orgs, but beyond that I can't validate that anyone is going to these Scientology buildings or that these buildings are even worth a crap. You couldn't fit in this picture right here more than a few people in it, and this is typical of their so-called missions. So keep the info coming, fight the cult.